That's right. It's the new old school. It's the voice mail dump truck on this Thursday, February 9th, 2023. My name is Jeff Backelard. Thank you for riding shotgun in this voicemail call-in show that we call the dump truck. Joining me on the truck today, Jeff Grubb. How are you, Jeff Grubb?
I want to be referred to as the living legend, Jeff Grubb, from now on. Like Larry Zbyszko on WCW. Yeah, go.
Joining me today on the dump, the living legend, Jeffrey R. Grubb.
I'm doing this little thing there. There you go.
Oh, suits you well. Very good. Timur Hussein is also dumping along with us.
I would like to be called Demolition Tam, please. Thank you.
Joining us as well, Demolition Tam.
I'm here, baby. Let's go.
Okay. We appreciate that. Okay. Jan, what do you want to be called?
Macho Jan Jandy Savage.
Macho Jan Jandy Savage.
Oh yeah, brother.
That was really good. That was like a Duke Nukem thing at the end there too.
I like that you personalized it by going with "ooh yeah" instead of "oh yeah," which is great.
Yeah, you gotta. It's like Ice Ice Baby and that one Queen song. Just that
right, legally distinct. Yeah, that ting at the end makes it legally distinct.
That's it. You are unsuable. Welcome to the voicemail dump truck. It's a call-in show. 707 exit flu is our phone number. I still don't sound 100%. I have not been feeling well for a while. I've been in and out of all these things. I'm getting abused on the ice and off the ice.
Which ones did you get? Because I got the one that mostly affected my butt. My kids and my wife got the ones that was making them throw up a lot. I was on the toilet.
Are these not mutually exclusive? What?
I think they're all the same thing. I think they just affected us differently, slightly differently.
Here's what I don't understand. Okay, I had quite the fucking couple of weeks, boys.
Okay.
So I got sick like 2 weeks ago, and I thought it was just like a regular cold because it wasn't butt stuff like you said, Jeff.
Okay, it wasn't the butt stuff. Okay,
it was just like it was fine. It was manageable. It was cool. And then I felt better. Last Monday, 2 Mondays ago, I played in a hockey game.
Yeah.
And I caught an edge next to the boards and fell backwards into the boards. The hardest I've ever felt in my entire life playing hockey, to the point where they stopped the game and thought like I needed medical attention.
Oh, damn.
Okay. But I just okay, so everyone's going to be like, oh, you were concussed. What the fuck? Okay. It hurt, but I like immediately got back up to my knees. And I remember everything. I didn't black out. It just like happened and I was okay. I think it was like helmet on boards that like scared everybody because it sounded like a gunshot.
Okay.
But I was okay. People were like, oh, your adrenaline, like sure.
The sound. It was that loud.
Totally.
All the energy went to the sound instead in like your spine and stuff. Okay.
Totally.
Good.
So I'm a little sore, but I'm not like, I've been more fucked up before.
Oh, so God, yeah, of course you have.
As a tribunal and +1 of doctors here, I'm okay, right? Like everything's okay.
Hey,
based on what I've heard, and I don't want to alarm you, but I have had experience with this, but based on that story that you just told, all the symptoms line up. I think you might have a chronic case of being old as fuck.
You are that was such a bad low play into a fucking underwhelming punchline, Tam. Fuck you, dude. Okay? Motherfucker's like 2 years younger than me. Go to hell. Go to actual hell. I was scared. Yes, I didn't want to say the old man part, but everyone on my team was like, oh my God, are you okay? Because you're old. If I was concussed, I would have like blurred vision, nausea, indigestion. So here's the thing, right? The next day I had a tiny surgical procedure, and I'm like in the surgical room, and I'm like, I should probably tell like the person who was about to put me to sleep that I had like a a little spill last night, right? Like that seems like the responsible sort of thing. So I'm like, sir, just a heads up before you put that in my IV. I just want to let you know what happened to me last night. He's like, did you pass out? I was like, no. He's like, did you lose consciousness? I'm like, no. He's like, you're fine.
Any butt stuff?
He's like, shut the fuck. He's like, shut the fuck up. You're fine. And there we go. I woke up and I was fine. And this recovery is pretty simple, aside from like some of the weird. We won't get into it.
Oh, please don't.
That was pre-show. For your ears only. And then I got like something else. I got like another round of this cold or whatever, and it just sucks. Like I can't kick it. I feel like Grub, you've had a cough for like a month and a half, right?
Oh yeah, that's what happens to me. I get sick, and then it takes weeks for that coughing part to go away. Even though I feel really good, but that's been a long time. I've dealt with that where like when I'm sick, and then I'll get better, and then just cough for weeks. I can feel it becoming to the end for me here. Because there was like for those last 2 weeks, it was there is something still like right at the top of my lungs that's just trying to get out, and now it's mostly that feels mostly clear, and so I'm just waiting to get on the other side of this. I don't even notice it anymore. I'm like, I got my cough button, thank God, that can work still.
What's your excuse, Tam?
I am feeling fine. I'm okay. I mean, I feel terrible in various ways.
Look at this guy.
I'm just not complaining about it on the internet.
Yeah.
I didn't take upwards of 10 minutes to make myself the center of attention and be like, oh, I'm sick. I've got a hole in my ass. I'm old as fuck.
Hey, well, tell us what animes you're watching.
Well, we
Tam.
didn't talk about the hole in the ass. What the fuck? Okay.
I mean,
I'm talking about your anus.
I'm
talking about your anus.
It was implied, Bacalar.
I wasn't. I'm going to be honest. When you started talking about your ass, I wasn't listening. So I have put together a story, which is your anus is bleeding.
Okay.
Based on a hockey accident.
It wouldn't be the first.
That's what I heard.
The ass.
Sir, it looks like you have hockey in your ass.
So it seems that puck is really up there.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine happened.
He was so embarrassed.
Because he was at hockey, something happened. I tuned out. I tuned back in, and he was in an operating theater. I can only assume a hockey puck went up his ass.
They're unrelated.
No, it's a knuckle puck. It's a knuckle puck. It's the most lethal move in all of hockey.
Oh shit. Well, in other news, I also play drums now.
Oh, with your butt?
Nope. Again, it is not about my ass. Can we stop about my ass? Okay, my ass.
You do.
Fine.
I mean, have you entered your Phil Collins era? Because the hair and the.
I got virtual drums. I got like V drums, and one of the like settings is basically
Phil Collins,
the Phil Collins one, and like it's such an easy kind of fill to do, and like it sounds dope. I just wake up the entire house. I wake up at 6:45 a.m. now every morning, and that's how I wake up everybody. I just go,
do you remember?
Yeah, it's sick. It's so sick. They don't like it anymore, but I do. But yeah, I'm embarking on that midlife crisis. It's pretty sick. I'm convinced I've had my midlife crisis since I'm like 26, though.
Yeah, a quarter life crisis just blending right into that midlife crisis is the way to do it.
It doesn't stop. It just goes on and on forever. Mm-hmm. Embrace that shit. You know?
Yeah,
I do know.
Someone's asking. I got a Roland TD27 KV 2 TD. That's what I got.
Are you comfortable saying how much it costs?
No.
Okay, cool. Is it an expensive thing?
Yeah, it's fucking a lot of money.
Okay.
Here's the deal. Okay, fine. You're talking about. You're gonna put me on the spot. Here's the deal. Okay, I turned 40 last year, and I saw my wife's like, "Oh, what do you want for your 40th birthday?" I said, "Electronic drums right now, please."
Wow.
And she's like, "No, you're a fucking asshole.
You're an adult."
And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, I'm 40 and I can do that. I want to buy myself a toy. Let me buy a toy. I want to play drums. I can always. I've always been able to like keep a beat and sit behind a kit. Like I want to just be able to blow off steam like fucking Anthony LaPaglia in Empire Records. Is that the actor's name? You ever see Empire Records? Ever see Empire Records?
Yeah, of course.
Right. He blows off steam. He starts playing. I want to be able to do. I want to close the door to my office.
Empire Records anymore. What is it? What is going on?
Is that like Suncoast or FYE or something?
Oh shit. Okay.
Jan, you should watch it. Watch Empire Records. Okay.
Empire of the Sun.
I can't handle it if it doesn't hold up.
Rex, dude, it definitely does, man.
Oh no!
these
See, you're
kids,
setting
you don't
yourself
know.
up now.
Like representation wise, definitely not. But like,
Who are any of these people in this movie?
it definitely is good.
Who is Alan Moyle?
You know, Moyle.
You recognize plenty of people. Like, I think everyone should be exposed to like the Rex Manning thing. Oh, right. What's her face?
Renee Zellweger is
Renee
there.
Zellweger, Liv Tyler.
Tyler.
Oh, Liv Tyler. Okay,
Liv Tyler.
cool.
There we go.
Ethan Embry is in it.
Ben
Anyway.
Bode.
Yeah.
That guy is either.
Alan
Either way,
Moyle.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to do that, and now I can. So I didn't get it for my 40th birthday, and she's like, and then like the other day, you know, I was like about to have the procedure, and she's like, "Get the drum set." I was like, "Oh, really? Yeah." Fucking bought that shit. All right, more to come with that.
You try to keep the beat and like have it like do the drums for all the pinball machines going off, so it's just like a percussion symphony happening all at once, just total cacophony.
Oh, you're giving me so many good ideas.
Can you send me a video of you playing it? I just want to see it.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to put on the behind the scenes Discord?
I just want to make a TikTok, but remove actually all the drum sounds. And just have it.
That's a new TikTok format. Old man plays video game drums.
Yeah.
Can you just look? You know.
But we'll do it as if like you have never heard of the music. You probably haven't because you don't know every music. But you could be like, yeah, I'll try and play this, and then it's like the Gears of War theme or some shit like that. That would absolutely bang. And then
I'll just say this.
You just get like your kid Dylan to come in and just be like, "Wow, Dad, you're so cool!" And then we could do like heartwarming Dad plays video game song for son, and that will bang on TikTok. Trust me, man.
Hardcore.
Trust me.
Yeah, that's all I want to do is appease the TikTok algorithm in midlife. That's all I care about.
I'm telling you, like, listen to the chat. Chat will tell you that I'm right. So,
okay. All right, very good. I just want to say I did surprise my wife. She was like, "Wow, you."
Sorry, go on.
You actually look like you know what you're doing. I was like, I know. Anyway,
one day you guys are gonna have wives. And you're every time
I'm gonna
you're about
revel
to say
in it. I'm gonna revel in it.
Every time you're about to say it, you're like gonna look around and see who's around. It's gonna haunt you.
Just
I'm
wait.
gonna 8 mile
waiting.
it. I'm gonna 8 mile it and bunny rabbit it and just say it myself before anyone else can say it. Take that, Papa Dog.
There we go.
Actually, that checks out.
Yes.
I'm absolutely positive you will behave like that. I have nothing to worry about. All right, let's get to some voicemails. 707 exit flu. I'm sorry I took up the top of that there with all about me, but it's been a minute. I wanted to catch up with you guys because I love you.
Oh,
thank you.
Right?
I love you too.
No, I was glad. No, this is good.
It's fine. All I was going to talk about today was how me and the boys last night were talking about how unfairly hot Jonathan Majors is. It's unfair.
Yeah, he is very hot.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
Steamy.
Following on from the last time I was here, I watched 2 more episodes of that Netflix series I was telling you about, Physical 100.
Yeah,
sure.
It's heating up.
I've seen more and more.
Sexy Yama is still out there.
Sexy Yama has taken over my timeline.
Yes.
I believe that it's time that I engage. It's time for me to engage with the Sexy Yama.
Please engage with Sexy
Fire
Yama.
Emblem, engage that shit.
Yes, I will put a ring on it. Yes.
Yeah, you'll love it.
All right. Everyone's butts are okay. Everyone's drums are okay. We're gonna get to the first voicemail. Jeff Grubb, please, you have the honors. Go first.
Thank you. You know I need that big butter Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so we've got some out of town friends over, and they made me realize that people that haven't been through Southern Ohio don't know about Big Butter Jesus. The things that happened to him. So I'm way too high to try to tell the story succinctly. Jeff Grubb, please tell the people about Touchdown Christ and the lightning.
I didn't understand any of that.
What
the fuck? What did you say?
He also has a hockey puck up his butt.
God, it's not a hockey puck.
I cannot tell if I just had a stroke mid voicemail? Or I didn't understand any of that. Can you
Okay,
play
right.
again? Can you play again?
Hey, so we've got some out of town friends over, and they made me realize that people that haven't been through Southern Ohio don't know about Big Butter Jesus.
Big Butter Jesus.
Big Butter
okay.
Jesus?
The things that happened to him.
The things
What?
that happened to him.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
I'm
okay. I get
way
it.
too high to try to tell the story.
He's way too
Succinctly.
high to
Chef
tell the
Scrub,
story.
please tell the
There's-
people about Touchdown Christ
Touchdown Christ.
and the lightning.
Touchdown
Yeah,
Christ?
see, that's where I was like, what?
And the lightning.
Touchdown. I thought you said touch sound Christ.
What the
Okay,
fuck is this
okay,
guy
so-
talking about?
Okay, so I'm from Central Ohio. Now I
Is-
have been to. Okay, yeah.
Is
what's
he
the
just
question,
talking
Jeff?
about you? Are you Big Butter Jesus?
Listen,
Yeah.
no. In certain circles, I'm absolutely Big Butter Jesus. If you know me by that name, you come by. I'll hook you up. I know what you need. Now, but in Southern Ohio, no, I would never conflict with the actual Big Butter Jesus. King of Kings is the name of the statue. It was, I don't know, something like 6 stories tall or something like that, and it is doing like the touchdown Jesus, like holding its arms up, and so it looks
Made
like
of
it's signaling
butter?
a touchdown. It looks like it's made of butter, I think, which is why it got that name, but it's not actually. It's like a weird metal that ended up looking butterish. At least that's my I can't remember. Again, I
Oh.
only go to Southern Ohio when I need to get to Kentucky, when I need to get illicit and
You
cheap
need to
beer and
get to
alcohol and
Kentucky?
kegs. Oh, you need to get, yes, if you want to go get them kegs that are like $40 as opposed to
Oh.
80, and you want to get that real whiskey, yes. So yeah, you go to Kentucky and then you immediately leave that state and you go back to Columbus. That's when I would go to Southern Ohio. Yeah, this thing, it was like on I-75. It was a big, did the big touchdown. Apparently it was struck by lightning and burned down. Is my
Oh, that's
understanding. So,
sick.
what a
Yeah.
crazy
That's so
conclusion to
metal.
that story.
Hell yeah.
That's a
That's-
touchdown.
and yeah, and it's so yeah, God smote himself, I guess. I don't know.
It's good.
Wait a minute. There's a Central Ohio?
Yeah, Columbus, Ohio. Listen, Ohio. Here's the reason. everybody
Ohio
knows
is like the various arms and legs of Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh.
the tendrils reach out in all directions.
You need the left and right arms of Ohio, then the bottom left and right legs of Ohio, and then you need the torso of Ohio. And once they're combined, you get Ohio, the Great One,
Ohio is a hub and spoke,
also
state
known
for
as
sure.
Ohio Gozaimasu.
Tam, name the 5 states that border Ohio.
Ooh, I
No,
like
no one
this.
actually
That
knows
border
this.
Ohio, Kansas,
What?
Canada, Mexico,
Close. Close.
Don't try and goof your way out of this. Real
Albania?
answers only.
Okay. Shouts out to all my Albanians.
Name one.
Kansas,
Name one.
Kansas and Arkansas.
Arkansas? Jan, do you know?
No, not at all.
Can you name 2?
I'm from
Tennessee?
there. I don't know if I could do it.
Tennessee's
Kentucky.
wrong.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Kentucky's right.
Kentucky's correct.
South Dakota,
What?
North
Nope.
Dakota.
You're being Tam. Don't be Tam.
Is it Michigan,
Yeah.
Indiana,
Yeah.
Kentucky, West
Yeah. Ooh, you're
Virginia,
doing
and
it- you're doing it-
Pennsylvania?
Woo! He did it counterclockwise
Well, he lives
too, ladies
near
and
there
gentlemen.
is
Yeah,
why,
you
you
know
know?
my favorite thing that America does is when they name a place in America after another place in the world.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Mike
Paris,
Yeah.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there's Paris, Ohio. Absolutely. There's
Yeah.
there's a place called Poland, Ohio. Yeah, totally.
I got Ohio confused with Oklahoma. I thought Ohio is the pan or the saucer
And man,
state.
No,
happens
that's
all the time.
that's
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
There's definitely got to be a Central Ohio. There's a reason everyone knows some motherfucker from Ohio. It's because there's 3 pretty sizable cities in Ohio for being a kind of a
Yeah.
state that looks like it shouldn't have that many people.
Like,
there's
yeah.
Columbus, Cincinnati, and Cleveland, and they all got pretty. Columbus is the smallest of the 3, I think, but still, even that's pretty big.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
I learned there's a place in America called Palestine.
Yeah,
there
so
is,
did I.
which is
In
crazy.
Ohio.
Yep.
That is the only time I've seen Americans say free Palestine.
But hey, don't worry, they're also burning that one down. So yeah.
Yeah, that's on fire.
Just wait till the
Okay.
lightning comes.
Tam, you're up, buddy. Choose a voicemail.
I am gonna do because I have to. Where is it gone? Flying through anime.
I knew it.
Oh, nice. Good for you.
Hey, bombardiers. Tom from Tacoma. Quick question. A couple weeks ago, I got COVID, so I couldn't leave the house for like a week and a half. I got Crunchyroll, and I've been flying through anime. Love Chainsaw Man. Got through My Hero Academia. So Hey, anime recommendations?
Oh, hell yeah.
What you guys been watching? Anyway, love the show.
All right.
Thank
Tam,
you,
Let's
Colin.
go.
I was
Let's
joking
go.
when I said, Tam, give us your anime recommendations and start the show.
Okay.
Wow.
General anime recommendation that I always go with is obviously Cowboy Bebop. You got to
Sure.
watch Cowboy Bebop. I think, given what you've just watched, I think a good next step is probably Mob Psycho 100,
Ooh,
which is extremely good.
good shout.
If you want a long-term anime to watch, to kind of like keep you going for a really long time, you can either go for Naruto, which is finished to a degree, but there is Boruto, but you can skip that, or you can go to One Piece, which is pretty much everywhere, still going.
Or
Or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, of course, which
Mhm.
you can listen to the hit podcast Jeff's Bizarre Adventure as a companion. Do that. You should also watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood,
Yes.
which is one of the greatest of all time. If you're looking for sci-fi dystopia, I highly recommend Psychopaths. If you're looking for a motivational sports anime, I recommend Hajime no Ippo, which is a boxing anime.
Actually, DM me that one later so I can watch that.
Dude,
That
Hajime
sounds
no
good.
Ippo is easily one of my favorite animes of all time.
That
Like,
sounds
it's
cool.
so good that I started boxing because of it.
Okay, that sounds cool.
It's incredible. If you want another sports anime that's a little more like high school team, like wholesomeness, Haikyuu is very good. If you want a very gay anime, Yuri on Ice is good. If you want a small bite-sized slice of life anime, Kotaro Lives Alone on Netflix is very good.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's good.
Yeah,
shit.
it's real good. It's about a kid who is, how old? He's like 7 or 8 or something like that,
Yeah.
and he lives on his own, and it's very mysterious why he's completely on his own.
Mhm.
that's cool.
And he's just doing stuff, like he's just doing everyday things. And then
I got some recs. Boy Meets Harem, Tamashi Insert, Bible Black.
Oh, that's a classic. That's a
Yeah,
classic.
Dropout.
Yeah, just don't watch that
Nikitsu
around anyone
Happening.
else.
Hey, dude. Salute your
Hey,
short.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. If you want a anime about the, I don't know, a tabletop game, Hikaru no Go. There you go. Hikaru no Go is
Oh.
about a Go, which is great. If you want anime about tennis, the Prince of Tennis, have that.
Dude, you should have a show where you just take live calls and the person is just like, I need help, Tim. Just you find me the anime for me. Like you need to. That's what you could do for people. You just be like, oh, you're Mob Psycho 100 or something.
Yeah.
You know, like I think that's really gonna work out for you. Like
I'm just
go
like a
One Punch
human
Man.
anime algorithm. Yeah, One Punch Man's a good. Also, Spy Family is another good one. That
Spy
people are
Family's
currently
good.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There's all your anime recommendations.
I'd like to
Totally.
add
Anime therapist. I love
anime
it.
therapist. Yeah, I just open up Matt Shipman's IMDb and I just go down. I just go down.
Yeah.
I just
that's a good
support the
one.
homie.
Hell yeah.
Also, there's a long-running anime. It's like twice a week. On Mondays, it's a little bit of a time investment. It's 3 hours at night. It's called Monday Night Raw. Friday, they have SmackDown. It's real scintillating stuff. The arc they're on right now, they're working their way towards a big tournament. They're always fighting, though.
It's always a tournament arc. It's a
always a
non-stop tournament arc.
The
Here's
first
the other
anime,
thing.
truly.
Find something with a tournament arc. Tam,
Yeah,
what's the
that's a
best
good
tournament arc? What's the best tournament arc?
Oh, it's hard to say. I think Yu Yu Hakusho is a pretty good one. If I
was gonna
remember
say
correctly.
it's Yu Yu Hakusho.
But like tuning exams are pretty good just because it has Lee versus Gara in it, and that is an
Yeah.
all-timer. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter's got a pretty good tournament arc as well. So, and that's a little more like Squid Gamesy as well, which I like. Hunter x Hunter's another one you should check out, but be aware that it doesn't have an ending per se currently. And yeah, also the first season or the original Berserk anime is also very good, very dark. If you want a Dark Souls style anime, Berserk is it, and it's also on YouTube in its entirety. Don't tell anyone I said that.
Watch Fooly Cooly. It's short and good
And crazy, yeah.
and crazy.
Wow. Okay. Well, you seem to be a set caller for the rest of the year. So good luck. All right. Jan, please pick a voicemail.
Have to grow up.
Hey, dumplings. This is Grant from Middle Georgia. I'm looking in my cupboard, and I'm like a 40-year-old guy, and all of my glasses are random pint glasses from different craft breweries around me. Is that cool, or do I have to, like, grow up? Okay, love you. Bye.
Oh, Jesus. This is too real. This is too real.
Let me tell you, as someone who just recommended 700 anime, grow up.
So I think it's fine. It's not like, I don't know if the grow up like sort of advice is centered around glassware, right? Like I feel like there's other things in your life, like maybe you shouldn't go to a pediatrician anymore. Grow up, right? Like do your taxes, pay for your own cell phone. Like that.
Stop eating lollipops in public.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shots.
Yeah. Stop drinking at 7 a.m. every day. No. So like I only say this too because I have my own glasses in the kitchen and my wife has her own glasses in the
Which
kitchen.
one?
What?
Which one? When you have a dinner party, which one comes out? Which set of glasses do you use during the dinner party?
A third set, Grub. And it's entirely different third set.
Hell yeah!
Wait, is this two distinct glassware sets a thing that is just like, oh, here are my favorite ones and here are my favorite ones, or is it like, do not use my glasses?
Oh no, it's fine. Anyone can use. We have an arrangement, Tim. Anybody can use whatever glass they want in the house.
It's a DMZ of glasses.
It's just that when I'm
I have
going,
the same thing. If I saw my wife using one of my glasses, I'd be like, "That's kind of weird." That's weird.
did you forget where yours are?
No problem.
Like,
This is kind of weird.
so here's the wild thing. Okay, so I have different glasses for beer too, because I have like
Okay,
brewery
that makes sense.
glassware, like long stem, nice beer glassware. I have the pint glasses that I just really use for water because I don't like her. Oh, she's got like thin like glasses. There's too thin for me, and they're not my style. So yeah, we just sort of have separate glassware in a weird kind of, maybe we'll call it fun way, That's all.
Speaking honestly to this caller, it's fine. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah,
It's
the least of your problem.
This is not a major deal. As long as the glasses are clean and they're stored in a nice way, like don't just have them everywhere. Like if you like arrange, like here's what you do: you take all your glasses, you arrange them in a considered way, and you've just taken all these glasses and you've made them a kind of feature to a degree. Like
100%.
I've got way too many water bottles, like an absurd amount of water bottles that I've collected over the years, and I just can't bring myself to throw them away because some of them are like not good to throw away because of the environment. So I'm just like holding on to this shit. But I just like put them in a nice order, like color coded, and now when someone opens the closet, they go, "Oh, that's a nice arrangement." Instead of, "Why does he have 50 water bottles?"
Totally.
Here's what do: throw them out. Go throw them all away. Go instead to eBay and get the Batman Forever mugs from McDonald's from when the movie came out, and drink out of those exclusively from now on. And when someone comes over, I promise you, they're not going to be like, "This person's not an adult." They're like, "This person still has these. I wish I still had mine. This is so cool." They're going to be so excited. So yeah, make that happen.
They'll be very envious for sure. I think I'll say this, right? When your graphic printed glassware, your pintware, when it starts to fade and get cracked and look shitty, you got to get rid of it.
It's such a bummer. Yeah, it really.
But that's when you got to get rid of it. Like,
that's why I recommend the Batman Forever ones, because it was like it was the shaped glass that actually lasts.
Totally. Oh, they look like ice, right? Is that what?
And ice to meet you is what you could say when you're drinking your cold beverage, right? Like
as you should. As you should. Oh, what a beautiful thing.
I've also got a lot of coffee mugs.
Oh yeah,
like
that's
man, so many.
Riddled with coffee mugs.
we went to a ceramics place the other day, or a couple of weeks ago, and painted and like stuff there. And I painted myself a Kermit the Frog mug, but he's like way too close. He's like very zoomed in, and like the people wrote it down to identify it as Green Monster.
It was unrecognizably Kermit.
Jan, your partner's an educator, right?
Yes.
you're gonna have so many more mugs throughout your life. I promise you.
We already like start coming in with mugs and hot cocoa mixes and stuff. And I'm
Yes, hot cocoa mixes.
I'm never gonna use
The currency of Teacher Appreciation Day is hot cocoa mixes.
Jan, every time I think of any of my teachers from school, maybe this is just a British thing. I always think of like this smell of coffee, and like they always had a mug, and maybe like a smell of faint like of cigarettes. Is that something that is the same here with teachers? Like, do they always smell like coffee and cigarettes?
Less like Stokes, more like overworked and anxiety riddled and coffee. But fun times nonetheless.
Somehow.
Yeah. Ooh, sometimes gasoline or donuts.
Yes, diesel fuel.
Yeah.
It's weird. The truckers and teachers, they smell exactly alike.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
I could never avoid just going up to my teacher and getting a good sniff.
Just hop in my teacher.
Oh man. I don't know if I should say this story, but a teacher friend of mine told me that she received an email from a student. This is when she was still a teacher. And it just went, the student had found a picture of my friend's partner on her desk, and then received an email after school just going, "I thought you were single, ... sad face." This was a 6th grader.
Creepers.
A 6th grader.
Yeah.
Getting in there early.
Yeah. Trying. Wow. Okay. The impossible pivot to the next voicemail.
I once went to, so like when I was at school, I went like we had this like a chalkboard basically, and there was a space behind it you could like go through and go behind it where there'll be storage. And one time like I came back from like a break early to get something from behind the blackboard. I walked back there and found 2 teachers just having sex.
Ooh, all right.
That's hot.
Just
wow.
Straight at it.
It's a sexy story.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Ooh, Dear Penthouse. All right.
Yeah, seriously.
It was they were quite old.
Nice,
So
even better.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good
Absolutely.
for
Keep the
them.
sparks alive.
Good for them, but it smelled like an old cupboard back there.
Sure.
Was that because of them or because of the crawl space behind the blackboard?
Both, I think. Both,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Tam, we're learning that
butt
Tam
cheeks
just
smell like old cupboards.
sees with his nose. I had no idea, but that's what you do.
Yeah.
Apparently, I love
That's
it.
why. That's why if I'm ever in a situation where it's completely dark, I'm fine. I just sniff
Like,
my way out of
don't
there.
worry.
I
Tam's
can smell
nose is here. We're gonna be fine, you guys. We're gonna be fine.
This is why I work so hard to smell good when we're all together, because I know Tam's going to be there. I'm like,
Tam
man,
smells real good.
can't have
Let
him
me tell
telling
you that.
stories about my stank.
Yeah, that's why I actually drink coffee all the time, so it masks the scent of me entirely around Tam.
Yes. Exactly.
Tam established his fragrance very early in our relationship, and I love him for it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I thought you were doing a metaphorical thing, but we were talking about like the way I smell.
Your actual musk. No,
Yeah.
What were you talking about? I was talking about like
I
love how
thought this
you
is a
smell.
very, very weird metaphorical thing happening.
No. It's as literal as can be. Okay. I will choose Dark Side of the Moon.
What up, 3 AM duders? I just have one question for you. What would you consider the dark side of the moon of video games? In the sense that it's a little out there, it's a little experimental, but it's also one of the best sellers of all time.
Oh.
Anyways, that's my question.
That
Thank
is
you.
tough.
Have a great day.
Wind
Thank
Waker.
you, caller, but also what?
Wind
Wait.
Waker.
That's
we need
the
to-
dark
we
side
need
of the
to-
moon?
We need to establish what
Yeah, okay.
what does it mean to be the dark side of the moon
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
for people like me who don't have the musical knowledge of
okay. It's
let me
it's
what
pretty simple.
band is it?
It's
Pink
Pink Floyd. So it's a band working pretty much at the top of their game, but then they are going to put an album that feels like it's both different and more than anything they've done before. And when people turn it on, they're like, "Wait, what is this?" And then years later, it's all anyone remembers that they did.
Oh, interesting.
This is tough.
Yeah,
It's like
tough.
a very specific.
So it's a pivot for the creator.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pivot like mostly upwards. It's like a statement about what they're capable of. That's even it's Breath of the Wild.
It's
maybe
like
a little bit. It might be
experimental
Breath of the
almost in a
Wild.
way, right? Like,
Yeah, it might be Breath of the Hades is really good.
yeah, but Hades, I
really
feel
good.
like Hades is in line
That's
with
in
the
their
pedigree,
wheelhouse.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. It just like also felt like such a big statement.
Manly Pup said Hi-Fi Rush. That's kind of a
Yeah,
better
Hi-Fi
answer.
Rush is what I was
That's
thinking.
it's really
very,
good
very
poll.
recent though. I wanted to
Yeah.
go further back.
think-
I think a lot of, I guess a lot of Capcom stuff could be thought of as like
Sure.
Lost Planet 2 is the
That's awesome.
because they were known for like what side-scrolling beat 'em ups and fighting games, and then they suddenly like pivoted into a bunch of different like Resident
Dead
Evil
Rising.
and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I guess I don't know. What is a
Promise my
good
brain,
one?
I can't remember anything at all. So let me just see what's on my Switch.
Maybe
see
even
what-
like Neo
Sure.
to a
Yeah.
degree, right? Because
Yeah.
like they were making character action games, and they were like, everyone loves these Dark Souls games, let's make one of those.
I think this is a better question than there are answers.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Which is, which is fine. We're here for good questions too that may not have great
No Man's
answers.
Sky's a pretty good answer. That's
Would
good. I just-
Uncharted be that? Because previous to that,
Bandicoot.
Naughty Dog was Crash and
And
Jack.
Crash Bandicoot and what was the little fighting game? I can never remember, but it had Shaky Jake in it. So yeah, that's a pretty different change of pace.
Huh.
Yeah, Bubsy 3D. Yeah, sure. Propaganda Panda.
I think like in the From Software oeuvre, Sekiro would be it. Most people are saying Elden
Hmm.
Ring, but I think Sekiro is the one where they're like, we can make
Yeah,
one of
the
these games.
deviation, Yeah.
Yeah, like we can also make. They're like, we make these very slow, methodical, high fantasy, dark fantasy RPG action games, but we can also, when we want to, literally make the best combat game you will ever play. Goodbye.
Is
Which
the
is-
title then goes on to define the developer then, right? Because
Oh.
Dark Side of the
part of
Moon
it.
defines Pink Floyd, right? Like that is
Yeah,
essentially-
to most
for
people,
the
yeah.
most part, right?
Yeah, to most people.
Necromancer said Gorilla with Horizon since they had a huge history of Killzone, but now they're remembered for
Oh.
tough question.
Yeah, it can't be, but it's like that. It feels like it just defines it for that developer, and not necessarily
Yeah.
because Dark Side of the Moon is also like a definition for like the entire music space at a certain point. So I don't know.
This reminds me of like playing Shadows of the Damned again for some reason. I don't know why. Do you think I would feel eternal darknessy about Shadows of the Damned if
I
I
think
played
it's always a risk, but probably not. You'd probably be
more recent?
Yeah, I think you'd probably still have a pretty good time with that.
Shadows of Dam?
Yeah. What do you think, Tam?
No, I don't think it holds up.
Really?
Hmm.
Are you
Yeah.
basing this on playing it recently or just
Not
like
playing
a
it
hunch?
recently, but I'm thinking back to playing it for the first time, and it was an entertaining game, but it was kind of skirting the edge of like, it was feeling slightly old when it came out, if you know what I mean.
I think that was part of its charm for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dark
but,
Side
like,
of the Moon,
now-
it is Demon Souls, by the way. I'm sorry, I just saw it at Ultima. It is Demon Souls, actually. It's Demon Souls because it's like that.
Oh yeah.
Because From Software existed for years and years before that, and then they just fucking come out with Demon Souls, and not only does it
Yeah.
define them, and it's this statement, and it's this pivot upwards, it is also generation defining and like the entire video game culture defining. It's Demon Souls. That is a good call.
Sure.
Hmm.
Sure.
There you have it. Thank you, caller. Thank you,
caller.
panel. We'll go to chat for the next voicemail. And they chose I am the law.
The real answer there was Kingdom Hearts.
Look
Oh,
here
we were
now.
looking for
I
Kingdom
am the rootinest, tootinest, bootinest, scootinest, straight shootinest, highest falutinest cowboy on his block. And I proclaim myself sheriff of this voicemail box. I am the law. I am the law.
Thank you, caller.
Wow, he
What's
just
that
got a
from?
promo.
Is that
Yeah.
from like a movie?
That's from like backyard wrestling.
What?
I'm the
It's like-
law.
No, not I am the law's not from that, but that whole promo he just cut on us was like just some kid in his backyard cutting a promo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
Hey, it's been a while since we've had a prompt.
I am the law's. That's Judge Dredd.
Yeah, Judge Dredd. Yeah.
It's been a while since we had a prompt on the voicemail dump truck. Cut your best promo.
Cut it.
Yeah. 30 seconds or less, please.
I don't know what that means.
It just means like a hype video that you would do in wrestling.
It just means you're threatening somebody because you want to have your anime story go on.
Yeah.
It's like on its own terms.
It's like your monologue.
Yeah.
What's pretty great at Devil's Games, they do the Ric Flair one where he's like, I can't help it. I look great. I smell great. It's just so good. And he freaks out with his woos. Like they come out of him. He doesn't even plan for them. They just come out of him. It's so good.
Profiling.
It's so good. Hypes up the crowd real nice. Like, all right. Well, that's great. That's a great voicemail. You have your instructions, everybody, for next week.
Wait, is no one going to do their promo?
No, that's so
it's for
people
next.
call
it's a
in.
caller. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were preparing.
Why
one?
do you have?
No, I don't have a promo.
Oh, okay. We don't want to put you on the spot.
You're like the kid that's like, oh, are we going to turn in our homework? Did you do your homework? No.
No. I did not do my homework.
Why'd you remind the teacher?
That's awesome.
I mean, I can freestyle
right.
one if you want, but it'll be bad. That's not,
Grub, you're back up.
All right. I want dark chicken meat.
All right.
This is Tyler from Pittsburgh. I'm here with Slim the dog. Squirrel tastes identical to dark chicken meat. You would not tell a difference. You wouldn't be able to. The only problem is you have to bag like 10 or 20 of them little fuckers to make a meal. Later.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he say? What tastes like dark
Squirrel.
chicken meat? Squirrel. Okay.
And you have to bag a bunch of those little mother effers.
Okay.
So what's the challenge here? We got to eat a bunch of squirrels?
Yeah. By tomorrow.
We got to go.
Is that haram or what's the other one?
I think squirrels haram.
I think squirrels might be haram, yeah.
Okay.
I think
I wouldn't eat a squirrel. They're cute. They're too cute.
Would you eat? I would try. Like if squirrel meat was like presented nicely in front of me, I guess I'd try it.
When you look at them, they're basically just a big thigh, right? And that's dark meat for chicken. It's like a little thigh.
Oh,
I don't see it at all, Jan. What are you thinking? What a thigh? You like?
They're kind of just a butt.
Thigh meat.
They're just like a big bushy butt.
Would I eat 100 squirrel nuggets? I don't think I'd be medically cleared, but I probably could.
Yeah. That's the problem, is getting the clearance.
That's also true. I do just see thighs everywhere.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, he's got eyes for thighs. That's what we always say about Jan.
Big thighs save lives.
There's certain. I don't know. Like, I guess I would be interested to try it. Like, I don't know.
I think I'm at a point where when new species get put in front of me, I'm starting to feel pretty guilty. I'm like, listen,
new.
Well, no, but like new to my palate. Like, like I grew up. All right, you put chicken in front of me my whole life. Well, okay, yeah, those little chicks are cute as hell. What we do to them is pretty messed up. But listen, I'm already guilty. Let's just keep going. Fuck it. And then so that's pork, burger, whatever, all that stuff. But it's like, okay, now here's a new one. I'm like, oh man, I'm not like emotionally or morally ready for that. Can we just stick with what I already know? Like even when I would travel, like. Here's like lamb everywhere. I'm like, fuck, man, can I just have chicken, please? You've
had lamb.
Of course I have. Yes, of course I have. But it's like not frequently, not like I've had chicken and, cow.
Yeah. I think there's like a squirrel overpopulation also. So you'd be doing the world a favor.
Well, I mean, I'll still kill them.
I think this is coming from Dan's like literally insane story about one of his fucking hillbilly relatives like spray painting squirrels, right?
That was his grandpa, I think.
One thing that I'm afraid to ask, and I don't know whether it's real or not, but it's always just something I've seen in American culture, and my entire life I've been like, I don't know if this is an inside joke or if this is something that happens is real in America.
Before you say it, American culture, okay, what happens in the on certain parts of
America doesn't really have a culture.
No, it doesn't. It's like maybe
except for racism, but other than that,
racism and guns, and brain rot. America is the biggest exporter of brain rot.
Just exceptionalism and brain rot. That's it.
Yeah. Is it eating roadkill? Is that
100% is?
Yeah, I fucking knew it. That's our culture,
100% is.
It's our culture.
I was like, I don't know if this is real. Is this every time this happens?
My
I'm like,
family has never done that. I think it's a joke for the most part, but I bet there are some people who do it.
Oh, it's definitely
Oh,
real,
totally.
Grub. What do you? It's definitely real.
Yeah,
I think I at one point Walker's Crisps in the UK did a roadkill flavored crisp chip or whatever you guys call it, and I was like,
Don't you guys,
"What's
okay?
happening?" I was like, "What's happening? Is this real or not? Stop doing this to me,
Dude? What
It's
happened?
not common. You like it happen. Of course, it happens. I just don't think it's like something. You've probably very rarely met someone who's eaten roadkill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
totally.
Yeah.
Have any of you eaten roadkill?
No.
Okay.
Ask Dan though.
Not that
he
I
doesn't
know
believe
of,
us. He doesn't
at least.
believe us. Look at him.
Dude,
Dan doesn't believe us.
That's my point at the top of this. There's like 1,000 different cultures in America, right? Like
Mhm.
people, like I would imagine you can figure it out for yourself, right? Like
Mhm.
just the different walks of life from different corners of this
Different
land.
strokes for different folks.
Economic
Exactly.
anxiety. It gets some people different.
Some people spray paint squirrels.
Sometimes
Okay.
the car does the job for you.
Totally.
Can't let it go to waste.
I mean, that's the only way it is roadkill, though. Any other way, it's a different kind of kill.
If a deer gets hit by a car, well,
It's venison. You're right, Tim. You hungry? How you feeling?
I'm kind of hungry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
fair.
Yeah,
you
but
can
I
chew-
don't. I'm gonna eat something that definitely hasn't touched the car.
Good. While you're doing that, you could chew on this next voicemail.
That's what I was looking at. I don't know which one I want. I think I want
Okay, you can pick
Ma-
anyone you want.
Did we do Major Beef already?
no.
Nope.
Okay, let's do Major Beef.
Hey, where's the beef? The beef's right here in Cincinnati Air calling.
cutting
I
promos.
have some major beef, and today it's with automatic toilets. Yes, they're nice. You don't have to fucking flush them and touch it with poopy hands. But what I hate is when I'm sitting on my porcelain throne, and after I do all that paperwork, after a long, strenuous day, I want to see my work. I want to see my accomplishments.
Mm.
But I fucking hate when I just wiggle a little bit, or if I just move and the toilet just flushes. How am I supposed to tell how I'm doing? How am I supposed to tell how good my diet is? How am I supposed to tell if everything looks right? I just want to look at my poop.
That's why you got to do like spread the legs and just like peek down as you're going.
Yeah, but if you
That's
hunch
tough.
over a little bit, you risk
Yeah.
it flushing
Yeah,
while you're sitting on it.
sometimes like if you try it, like I don't think you can. Like I can't spread my legs and look down. It's always blocked. This.
Okay.
Yeah, we
right.
get
Of
it.
course,
Yeah,
Tam.
yeah,
You got
yeah.
right.
Your third leg. We get it.
Yeah.
Listen,
Tam,
okay?
yeah.
I'm an expert in this field because I raised a child who was scared of automatic flushers. So I had to learn how to prevent them from automatically flushing. Whenever I would go into a public bathroom, my son would go, "Daddy, hack the toilet." Okay? And hack it I would. What you do?
Hack the toilet.
Hack the toilet!
Hack the toilet. Here's what you do. It's so easy. Okay. And J Smooth Jazz agrees. This is a thing that afflicts many young boys and girls. Okay. It's a scary thing. An automatic flusher. It's like unpredictable. It's loud. It's violent, and it could suck
You can
their
get
ass
sucked
right
in.
into the drain. Right.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. You get a piece of toilet paper and you basically put it over the eyes of the toilet. It's very simple. You just
The eyes
pull
to the
them.
thighs. Yeah.
All right, you put it over the sensor. The toilet is none the wiser. It has no idea who's coming or going. Okay. You put it on there. The toilet is rendered useless. It cannot automatically flush. It has nothing to sense. It cannot sense.
Just
You have deactivated the toilet.
just carry a poo blanket with you, to like throw over the toilet to disable it, like
This
a
kid-
bird.
It thinks it's nighttime. Right? This kid would freak out so bad. He'd be like, "Dad, it's an automatic flusher." As soon as he didn't see a handle, he'd freak out. We'd hack the toilet, and then he'd get up, finish his business, get into the corner, and be like, "Okay, it's safe." I'd pull it off like a ripcord, and that thing would flush, and we'd be all good to go.
Have I
It's,
ever Grub, sorry, go ahead.
I was my thing's real dumb. I was just gonna say him talking about it in the terms of like the toilet having an eye and being dumb and none the wiser. Are automatic flushing toilets droids, like the droids from Star Wars? Does that mean the first droids we've had in our lives are just little machines that eat our poop and pee? Is
and
that what we've done
blow
here?
air at
When you-
us to
when you
dry
say
your hands.
I think eating is a generous take for like a toilet. Toilet, not- It's like, oh, I need this to survive. It's not like that.
See, I don't mind them. I hate the ones that are like overly sensitive. Where
Yes,
you
sure.
like the amount of times I've been on the toilet and like
Raise the
it's
butt.
started, and I'm just like, what are you?
Yep. I don't need my
I've
butt to be
barely sat
showered in
down.
dirty poo water, please.
Have
I
I?
don't need that.
I think I've told the story. I don't think I've told it here, and I'll just tell the abbreviated version. The one time I was at my college. I wound up on the only bathroom that used automatic toilets, and because I forgot there was an automatic toilet, I wound up inadvertently interrupting two dudes doing it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
it happens.
Right. I mean, listen, you were trying to be considerate. You couldn't help it. The toilet
I still ran out of the toilet stall and washed my hands and then left. And then because of like US like stalls, like you could see a little bit of like a gap. I like made eye contact with someone, and then I was
Whoa,
like,
that's a tough. That's
I'm
tough.
like, I'm sorry.
My bad. At PAX, I was using a bathroom that was like connected to. This is the first PAX East, and it was connected to this little mall. And I'm just like, well, I'm gonna go poo in public. That's what I do. I'm not afraid of this. And I just sat on the toilet and was having a good day, having a good poo. And then I could hear rustling in the other stall. I don't care. Whoever's doing their business, do your business. And then a guy walks into the thing, and this is Boston, so you might predict what this guy's feelings might be. He comes in. I know what you're doing in there, fellas. I got your badges, and I'm gonna tell your wives. I'm like,
what?
Sir, I just yelled, sir, I'm just taking a shit. And like, clearly he was like, whoa, and just left and walked out. So I'm like, yeah, he was trying to bust some guys. I'm like, nope, not on my watch. So yeah, Boston,
On my
fun
goddamn
place.
watch. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Trying to catch people busted.
Just so we can complete the kind of the set here. Grub
please.
and Bacala. Have you ever seen anyone else having sex?
What are we asking? What's the context? Like,
Because
Well,
I
I mean-
talked about how I saw my teachers. Jan talked about the toilet incident.
like
Yeah.
yes, a couple times, yes,
Okay.
more than 3.
You're
I
gonna
think I have,
elaborate?
but I might have been like so naive and like this, not even like as a kid, but like as an adult, where I just like walked in and people are close and like, and I'm like, oh hi fellas, something like that, and might not have realized what was happening. So I probably, but nothing's coming to mind.
Let me tell
Why are you
you,
asking?
the bathroom
asking?
of the Carly Rae Jepsen concert that I went to
Wow, really?
Whoa.
got mad
Some
busy.
fucking?
Got mad
Yeah,
I
busy.
mean, listen,
Wow.
Yo.
Carly Rae
it's in the-
Jepsen's
it's in the
great.
air.
Okay. Oh man, Emotions top pop album, one of the best.
It's
That's the greatest emotion.
So good.
So
Yeah, doesn't get better than that. Yeah, a couple times you perv. Thanks for asking, Tam.
No worries.
Jan, you're up.
I've been told I have this my whole life. Big head.
Same.
Hi, Dumpers. This is Colin from Austin, Texas. I live near a cemetery, and at the very front of their lot, facing the street so that you see it every time you drive by, is a gravestone that just says Big Head. So, what is the origin story of Big Head? It's been a mystery to me for years. Thanks.
Oh, I love this. This is like
What
a
is the
storytelling
origin
prompt.
of Big Head?
I think it was some sort of like animal that they was like a community member that they loved, and they nicknamed it Big Head.
Oh.
And one day Big Head didn't make it, so they had to dig Big Head a grave, and they put a tombstone.
I think he
Big
was
Head.
the thinker of the group. He had the brightest ideas,
Mhm.
and then the rest of the community went to shit after Big Head died. And then they kind of didn't go by names back then. And there's Big Head, Left Hand, and then Thigh Man. And then they were like,
These are
I
just
got it.
Good old
those are
Big
just
Head.
members of the Voltron troop. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Voltron, Exodia, same thing.
Yeah.
What about Tam? Do you have an answer, or you're just sort of puzzled?
Of the origins of this Big Head?
Yeah, like why it just says Big Head, no dates, no nothing. Here lies Big Head. Who was Big Head? Why is Big Head just sort of like a myth.
I feel like it was someone like was out there on their own, just dealing with something that happened to them in their lives, and like was like working through it in their head, and eventually just went, you know what? This person that is up in my ass constantly on me, like just ruining my day, has got a big head. So just wrote down big head. And then was like, anytime this person gets on my nerves, I'm going to come here and just look at this embodiment of my dislike and just use it.
I think it was a clerical error. Where it's like they were probably like building their coffin, and they're like, any special like circumstances, like big head, like just make it a little bit wider up there so the head will fit. And then all the other paperwork got like lost or something, or got like shuffled around wrong. And so when the person who had to like make the gravestone saw it, just said big head, and then that's what happened.
Human error.
Big head, little jacket,
But,
and a short skirt. Sorry.
No, we're cake fans here. Listen, Grub, do you have to leave? I don't want you to have to.
I got like 5-ish. I could probably do one more.
Okay. I'll pick the next one here. Let's do Haven't Been the Same, that MP3.
Ooh.
Hey, Jumpers, it's Gio from LA. A few episodes ago, you guys were talking about squirrels, and I have a squirrel story for you.
Oh, no. Talking about them today.
Long story short, in college, about 2002, I was walking with some friends, and a squirrel ran under my foot as I took a step, and I stepped on a squirrel.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Things just haven't been the same since. So,
well, that's
I
not
guess the question
roadkill.
I have is, has anything happened that you guys just knew your life would never be the same after? All right, love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
My this didn't happen to me, but it was in my house. My cat was an outdoor cat, and well, she would come in and out. And one time, she apparently brought in just the biggest, deadest fucking rat you've ever seen.
Yeah, I've had that.
And she put it right in the dining room. And my mom was walking through the dining room, and just every single one of her toes just clutched into the body of the corpse of this rat, and it just exploded everywhere. And the screams, the screams. I will never forget. It was, what is happening? I go down and I just see the evidence. I'm like, well, that sucks to be you. And I'm like trying to like make sure I don't have to get involved in the cleaning up. And I didn't. I just got out of there. But that was, yeah, there's definitely a before and after essence to that. So
Holy
the rat was so fucking big too. It was gigantic.
I thought it was just going to be like you saw the rat, because my cat did that. And I did not expect the the Michael Bay angle to that story.
Oh no! Wow, who can top that? Jesus Christ.
No, nothing.
Well, that's a good point. Like, on that note, I'm out.
All right,
See you
thanks,
next time.
Grub.
I'll never be the same.
Man, how do we pivot away from a gigantic exploded rat?
I can't think of anything that I would describe as life-changing before and after.
How did the squirrel get under someone's foot? I feel like they're the fastest little fuckers ever.
It could be like a silly squirrel, you know? It's like, oh, I'm a finally venture out and befriend these humans.
I gotta say, where I live, tons of squirrels. They're everywhere, especially in Manhattan, in all the parks. There's squirrels. They're aggressive squirrels. Well, they'll like take the food out of your hand if you're not paying attention. Like they will take your wallet. And I've never seen a squirrel. Like I've seen fucked up pigeons, like a pigeon with like a bum wing or like a bum foot. I've never seen a fucked up squirrel. Like like every squirrel I've ever seen is a perfect carbon copy of the squirrel I saw before it. It's in peak physical condition, peak health. It's always young as fuck. It's never disabled whatsoever. Every squirrel is perfectly healthy.
It could have been a different season, you know? Maybe they're like full of their little acorns and they're ready to hibernate. So this one was moving a little slower than normal.
Maybe. I've never seen a bum squirrel. You know? Never seen one.
Never say never.
I don't know. I don't have one to top that Grub story. So
no.
You know, with that, we can move to chat for the next voicemail, and then maybe we'll do one or two more.
Sure.
After this, let's see voicemail. What are they going to choose? We're going to choose a perfect no. Weird skin, no. Pray. You can't, before you play it, chat, you can't choose a voicemail that's not on the list. Okay.
Yes.
Let's just like get that squared away. All right. Pray for me. .mp3. Thank you.
Hey, so I'm just calling to complain. I'm really bad about making plans and like going to things that I enjoy. So I kind of skipped my morning jacket when they came through town. Sorry, Grub.
Okay.
They were, big band I've been listening to for 20 years now. And then Modest Mouse, I was like, oh my God, I would love to see them, but skip them, and then their drummer dies like a couple weeks later. R.I.P.
Oh,
Very
wow.
sad. So now the first live show that I'm going to in probably 5 or 6 years is fucking Bluey. I skipped two of my favorite bands, and now I'm going to go see a giant.
Yo.
So fun.
Wait.
Fuck. Pray for me. Like.
Embrace it, dog. Embrace Bluey. Bluey's gonna be a good
Bluey.
time.
Yeah, Bluey kind of rules. Like
I thought you said Louis, and I was like, oh no, don't go and see him.
I was like, where are you gonna see Louis C.K. right now?
Bluey rules. Bluey's very good. And
Are we
it's
talking Bluey, that blue
Australian little dog? Yeah.
Hey, bingo! Okay. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
The little Australian cartoon dog.
Yeah. When you
Really
need to have
good.
a wholesome, good cry, that's the type of shit that you got to hit up. Good.
Yeah. I think you're gonna be fine, caller. Let us know how it goes. It's easy. Like I saw, we took him to see Paw Patrol.
Oh well, that's cops though.
Yeah. Oh no! I take it back. It was PJ Masks.
Oh, okay, those are Power Rangers.
Yeah, they're Power Rangers, and like it was like the A Squad. Like they were really like giving it their all. We saw them in Brooklyn. It was great. It was like fine entertainment for sure. Yeah, Paw Patrol doesn't do that. They probably go on tour, but like
I think they have an
people
ice
are over
show.
that shit. Yeah, they probably have a nice show. Everyone's got a nice show. Tam, it's your turn. This is your last one, buddy. Make it good.
I'm intrigued by I Love My Girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw my first I Love My Girlfriend in the wild, except it was not a decal. It was etched into the trunk hatch of somebody's vehicle. So, yeah, I feel like that was... It's a man driving. I feel like that was...
It's a man driving.
Something chaotic must have happened. All right. Love you, bye.
Tam, can you explain this?
What's the implication of this? Why does he say seeing? What's the implication?
I think the implication is that driver may have cheated on their girlfriend, or
and they've been forced to do this,
or their girlfriend had etched it in, or former ex-girlfriend had etched it in.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Or the flip side, the side chick or the side piece or the side person put that in when they found out that the perpetrator had a girlfriend.
Oh no!
That's why you keep your secret family secret, everyone.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you gotta get those. That's what burners are for. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Don't cheat.
God, don't cheat. But like,
don't cheat. I know what's I don't remember the lyrics of that song.
No one does. Neither does she.
When it's on, I remember it. When it's not on, I cannot for the life of me remember it.
Oh man, that's a fucked up story.
I'm not speaking from experience, but I have had to witness a dude on campus at college wear like a t-shirt that had in Sharpie, I cheated on my girlfriend, and then he looked miserable.
Oh no.
Wait, like how did that happen?
I think his girlfriend made him wear it to
like, I'll
for
stay with
forgiveness.
you if you do this, if you just like wear this shirt.
Yeah. That's what my interpretation was.
People are so fucking weird. Stop being so fucking weird, everybody.
What is your opinion on girlfriend/wife guys? You know, people who are like very into their girlfriend/wife and like very
what
public.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It's like wife guys. Jan, you
Yeah.
know what I mean by wife guys.
I know what you mean. The Try Guys dude, right? Like,
Yeah. He's he's one of the worst wife guys.
Yeah.
Describe the energy.
Okay, so it's like you can't stop talking about how much you love your wife, and you're never taking pot shots. You're like, you're constantly
overcompensating for
posting
something.
about
Have
her.
you heard Chance the Rapper's album, The Big Day? Which has a song where he goes, "Oh, I love my wife," which I think is a Bodega Boys joke, but yeah, that kind of person.
I don't know people like that. I don't know anyone who's like won't shut up about their girlfriend or wife. Do you?
It's overcompensating. Yes.
It's gotta be.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always think. I always think like wife guys are up to no good, but I've seen quite a few of them, and I've met quite a few of them. I'm always like,
it's suspicious as fuck. Here's the thing, right? If you're going out of your way, right? There's a reasonable balance to talk about the love of your life. Okay.
Sure.
Without sounding psychotic. And if you breach that and hit a maximum of that, you are then trying to convince yourself of something to justify your deviant actions. Like something is happening where you're compensating for it. You're trying to make it good and you're projecting that out to the world.
Hardcore.
You're fucking sus as fuck. If you're a wife guy or whatever you call these people, you're obviously something nefarious is afoot and you're just shitty at dealing with it.
Wife call in.
If you're a wife guy, call in and defend yourself.
Yeah,
defend your people.
And I'll tell you why you're wrong.
Because Jeff Bacala has just torn down the entire wife guy community.
I mean, it's
the
just
wife guy
like,
community will never be the same.
It just seems like common sense. Am I wrong? Like
no. Yeah, you're right. I follow the logic.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do one more for you and then me, and then we'll do chat and we'll be on our way here. So Jan, you're up.
We're gonna hit all of these. So
we're gonna hit them all.
Croissants for tomorrow.
Hey y'all, it's past midnight. I have to stay up for another hour because I have to finish making these croissants for tomorrow. What's the latest you've stayed up for a stupid personal project?
I got a buddy who does a lot of like bespoke like crafts as like a side hustle.
Okay.
And my man is like every night up to 4 o'clock doing
what?
Is this a good side hustle then, or a bad side hustle?
I don't know like the specificity of like how like he does really, really good work, but it just seems like it's consuming too much of his day.
Right.
You know?
Right. Totally.
And he's up incredibly late. And whenever I see him, I'm like, yo, you sleeping? You sleeping all right? And the answer's like, nah, dude, I'm not. I've not. I think when I was a little younger, I would stay up to all hours of the night doing a stupid hobby or something for sure.
I think I stayed up
didn't matter.
way too late, and this was a handful of years ago. Playing kendama. This is like the ball and the stick thing. I think I probably have one laying
I know
around.
what that is.
That's the most quaint thing to stay up super late doing.
Ball in a cup.
Oh yeah, hold on, let me go get it.
Yeah, I was solving a Rubik's cube till 7
I was coloring in until 4 a.m.
I was just doing Sudoku. You know, I know kendama. Hell yeah.
But yo, look, I can do this type. Let's do
are you like a
this one.
trickster? Can you do like tricks?
No, not at all anymore.
Because it's like part yo-yo.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see if we can do big cup. Let's do big cup.
All right, do it.
I missed.
Oh,
right. I got it.
There you go.
There we go. Second try,
two?
baby.
Nailed it.
There we go. Let's see if we can go small cup, big cup to small cup.
Ooh, this is high level.
All right.
Difficulty.
Well, it's because I'm sitting down and I need my knees. You know.
Sure.
Like I need my knees to absorb the impact of the kendama.
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
God, what a weird scene that was. Oh my God. Why did I stay up that late?
Tam, what about you?
So I used to stay up late watching anime and all kinds of other shit, man.
Used to?
Not. I mean, yeah, true. Used to. I don't think I had a. There was times when I was like really into like drawing and art, where I would stay up way too late just drawing, and that got me nowhere. So I stopped doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, very rarely do we get through every single voicemail on the voicemail dump truck. And I feel like I remember the last time we did it, I remember saying we need a word for that, right? Like, you finish solitaire and they call it
the royal dump.
It's we have a royal dump. I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it for, I don't know, the second or third time in the show's history. We've reached a royal dump.
Yeah.
Play this down. Play this down.
Hooray.
Royal dump, jazz fingers, and
The
all of
royal
that.
tape. Dump.
Let's just play these in order then. Let's do. Let's go.
Come on, go poopin', poopin'. Let's go 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 poopin'. Poopin' blast.
That was
why'd you leave a
poopin'
voicemail?
blast. That's my voicemail. I'm glad everyone got to hear it. I thought he was saying poo pants for a really long time.
me too.
That's what
Me
the
too.
transcript said. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
That's
Grub
what
would
the
have been.
transcript said.
Yeah. I think Grub would have really enjoyed that. He likes that game, right?
He does. He's a
Okay.
big poop in USA guy. I think we should call it a dump royale.
Ooh, a dump
Yeah,
royale.
dump royale is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
A
what
dump
ADR
royale.
actually stands for.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Last call of the week.
Hey, dumpers. I just watched my girlfriend warm up a can of beans, put them on a tortilla, and call it a meal. I said that's gross, but she said it's a nostalgic meal, and she would eat this frequently when she was broke in college. My question for you, what's your favorite budget meal? Mine is an egg poached in a bowl of ramen for a little bit of protein. But anyways, thanks for the show. Love you guys.
This caller
Beautiful
sounds
delivery.
like they wrote down their question
Yes,
and they
yes.
performed it in a very succinct manner.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
That was the first thing I
I
thought.
like
Beautiful
that.
delivery. I hope that was there like multiple takes there, Jen? Or
No, just the one. Just the one.
one hit wonder. I love it. I love it. Well done. Extra points. I'm glad we ended the dump royale on you, caller. Budget meals.
I need to demonstrate. Hold on one sec.
All right.
Demonstrate.
Ooh, he's gonna make one right now. I
He's
feel like
gonna-
a lot of budget
He's
meals.
gonna bring his kendama back and just eat it.
A lot of it's like, oh, what does he got? He's got a can.
He's got a shin cup, surely.
All right. So what you
Oh,
do,
here we
right?
go.
You take this.
Shin cup. I was right.
Nailed it.
It has to be shin. It has to be shin. It can't be cup noodle. Can't be any other jazz like that. What you do and you get a lot of soup afterwards, right? You just get all the salt water after you eat all the noodles. You throw in 2 eggs or 1 egg. You scramble that up, and then you throw this bad boy in the microwave, and then you get a steamed egg.
Wait. So have you eaten the ramen? Like,
Oh, of
or
course,
what
you
if-
eat the ramen first, but then sometimes the broth, the soup, you don't want to throw it away. So you put an egg, and then just, it all solidifies and makes a little steamed egg jazz.
Poo pants.
And that's what you get
Stuck in my
afterwards.
head, man. That's what you get. That's what you get.
I think that's too sophisticated for like budget meal. Like that just seems too high class.
Just because you on a budget doesn't mean you a broke boy.
Listen,
No.
you know what I did one time?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I was hungry. Let's just say I had eaten something that made me hungry.
Okay.
Very hungry, like ravenously hungry.
Yeah, like you ate some weed.
And I went to my I didn't say that. I went to my fridge and I looked at what was there, and I didn't pay any attention to what was actually there. So I was like, I'm gonna make a peanut butter jelly sandwich, peanut butter jam sandwich. So I got the bread out, put peanut butter on one side, looked in my fridge, no jam. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put hot pepper sauce, chili sauce on the other side.
Let's go.
And I put it on, and then I was like, what else can I put in here? I put mango pickle on there.
All right.
and
All
then
right.
I put a few salt and vinegar chips.
Okay.
Put that all together.
That
Ate
sounds
it,
all right.
and let me tell you, it was incredible. It
That
was
sounds all right.
unbelievable.
There you go.
It was
That sounds real
amazing.
nice.
It was good. Yeah, that's my budget meal.
I used to do like really weird tortilla shit, like tortilla shenanigans.
Oh,
where I'd
all
just
you
be
need
like,
is tortilla and cheese. Yeah.
that's it. Like you could really get super simple, but I would just put like whatever. I would just do condiment like anarchy, and then but it's also an egg though. Like that, you're right. The egg is just the foundation. Like you can get any delicacy done with
It's
just
the glue.
egg. The glue. Oh, so fucking love eggs, man.
It's the bat. Sorry.
Oh shit, this was great, you guys. Thanks so much for being here, Tam. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Jeff Grubb. 707 Exit Flu. Thank you, chat. You're always the sixth man, if you will, in our voicemail dump truck. It was a damn pleasure. 707 Exit Flu. That's the phone number. Leave us a voicemail. You've got your voicemail prompts for next week. Let's hear your hype. Let's hear your hype speech. What is it?
Your wrestling promo.
Your wrestling promo. Please record one. Try and keep it like under 30 if you can. That'd be sick. 707 Exit Flu. That's the phone number. We will be back with a brand new show next week. I won't be here. I'm going to a bachelor party.
Oh,
isn't that?
I won't be
bananas?
here.
Oh, you're coming?
Yeah, I will be going to a bachelor party.
My wife. Sorry.
My soon-to-be wife. That'll be great, but we'll still dump, right? We'll still dump.
Of
Of course.
we have to stay regular.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
you
course.
gotta keep those dumps regular.
Yeah. I'm not too old for a bachelor party. Shut the fuck up.
I would like to ask the chat before we go.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever used your himbine? Your himbine. Chat, let me know if you've used your himbine
is
right now.
that?
Anyone?
What is that?
I just need to know.
Oh, it's like a setup for a joke, is what it is.
No, it's not. You know, it's just.
I've used it. I've used it, Tam.
Okay. I'm just looking at, supplements, and your himbine
okay.
appeared, and I was
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh.
I
No
was just
punchline.
wondering, No, there's
okay.
no punchline. You himbine these nuts?
He sucks so much. He's so bad. He'll never be back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it. We'll see you next time on the voicemail dump truck. Bye bye.